Mr. Cloud, it's good to see you.
Hey, Hunter, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. It's been a while since we settled your case.
A couple of years. Yeah, I'm Roger Cloud. I was an IP attorney in California, married, 2 children, now have 3 grandchildren. I had actually gotten a coupon for a full body massage. He's manipulating my hands in a fashion like this, but much faster. And then suddenly he just jerked my hand and I yelped aloud. They could probably hear me in the lobby. It was very painful. And, I gave it a couple of days, maybe even a week or so, thinking maybe I just, kind of strained it a little bit and it'd go away. Well, it didn't go away and it got worse and it got painful doing almost everything. And I'm a musician, so my hands have to work well. As you know, I was with another attorney and he brought you into the case. And I checked you out, of course. And I was totally satisfied. And as the case progressed, I became more and more satisfied.
When you first came to me, your case was a bit
challenging.
Challenging is a good word. It wasn't a regular car wreck case. It was a complex case.
It's very important to me that an attorney be a good communicator and an active communicator. Being an attorney myself, I'm a stickler for how things are done. And looking at me as a human being, you emphasized several times that the primary objective is for me to heal. And I appreciated that very much. You were also sensitive to, my concerns about being able to play still as a musician. And basically your communication to me was, go get yourself fixed as well as you can. I'll take the lawyering part of it, but you need to heal.
That's something I try really hard to do with all my clients is I tell them, your job is to get better, okay? My job is to handle the legal part of the case, all right? My job is to take that burden off of your shoulders and put it onto my shoulders. As a lawyer, you're a little more sophisticated when it comes to choosing the right lawyer. What advice do you have for somebody that's been in an accident and been injured and needs a lawyer?
Most urgent advice would be first, see a doctor. But if you want to find an attorney, of course, look at their experience. Look at how many cases they've had, how many they've settled, where their focus is. But also consider the fact that a good attorney, and you are a good attorney, will look at the case, appreciate that it's unique. For example, in your situation, you weren't expecting and you weren't getting a standard personal injury case. It was unique. You weren't afraid to take on something that doesn't have a huge field of established experience and law and all that. I admire that. Having the courage to go into an unknown field and to draw from it and learn as much as you can about it. You don't have any fear of that. You found an expert that could make truly detailed drawings of the insides of the wrist and such. And that helped enormously.
There's only so much that words can describe. Sometimes you need an actual image to look at to see, here's what the damages were.
Exactly. But what a unique perspective to have. What a unique view to take on how to demonstrate this to people. You kept checking in with me even after the case was settled to see how my recovery was developing. And there are certain things that never recovered, but I still deal with that. But you kept checking in with me for at least a year.
Thanks for coming in today. I really
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
It's an honor to have been here.